10 offers and 0 sales. Here's what I found when I researched why most beginners spend weeks building products nobody's searching for. And it comes down to one structural mistake that keeps feeding itself the longer you ignore it. I went down a rabbit hole on this so you don't have to. Reddit threads, creative breakdowns, blog posts from people who've actually done it. The pattern I kept seeing was almost painful in how obvious it is once someone points it out. Here's what's happening. You get excited about selling digital products online, and the first thing you do is start creating. Maybe it's a template. Maybe it's a planner. Perhaps it's a short guide. You spend a week polishing it, list it somewhere, and then nothing. So what do? You make another one. Different niche, different angle, different audience. Then another one. Before you know it, you've got 10 products scattered across 3 platforms. And every Monday morning, you're basically starting from scratch because none of them are connected to each other. Dennis Liakoa put out a video called Why Most Digital Products Fail. And one of his central points is exactly this. Creators spend themselves across too many offers instead of going deep on one. And that lines up directly with what Sendowl laid out on their blog. Their argument is straightforward. The number one reason digital products fail isn't that the creator lacks talent. It's that the creator skipped validation and went straight to production. Nobody confirmed there was actually demand before building started. Those are 2 independent sources pointing at the same structural flaw. If you're building 10 different things for 10 different people, you're not building a business. You're running a craft fair inside your laptop. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because the fix isn't what most people think. The creators and marketers I kept seeing succeed weren't the ones with the biggest product catalog. They were the ones with one funnel, one lead capture page, one follow-up sequence, one proven offer. That's it. And that single setup did the selling while they went about their day. Here's what that looks like in practice. Someone finds you, maybe through a short video, a social post, or a search result. They land on one page. That page captures their information. Then a follow-up sequence, usually email, does the work of building trust, answering questions, and presenting the offer over time. You're not glued to your laptop all weekend trying to personally convince each person. The system handles it. One creator tutorial I came across made a point that stuck with me. Start with something small you can scale later rather than overbuilding up front. A Trainer Central blog post said it even more directly. Create something of value you can offer for free. That free thing becomes the entry point to your funnel. That's how cold traffic from a social post turns into an actual lead instead of just a view that vanishes. 2 different sources, same conclusion. The entry point matters more than the product behind it. But here's the part most people miss. This is the real bottleneck. It's never the product. I know that sounds wrong, but stay with me. The product is the easy part. You can build a digital product in a weekend, faster with AI. The hard part, the part that makes people quit before their first sale ever lands, is not having a system that closes for you. You post something, a few people see it, maybe someone clicks, but then what? There's no page capturing their info, no sequence following up, no mechanism turning interest into action. The lead just evaporates. And because you don't see the leak, you assume the problem is your product. So you go build another one. See how the mistake feeds itself? A YouTube breakdown I watched made the case that most beginners have their attention completely inverted. The bulk of your effort should go toward marketing and distribution, not product creation. Most beginners do the opposite. They spend 90% of their time building and 10% hoping someone finds it. Reddit threads in the passive income community back this up consistently. People describe spending weeks polishing a product only to discover nobody was looking for it. Others point out that social posts bring views but not buyers when there's no lead magnet or funnel connecting the two. The views aren't the problem. The leak is. And the leak shows up in the same place every time, between the moment someone gets curious and the moment they're supposed to take action. So how do you tell if your setup is leaking leads or compounding them? Ask yourself this: when someone sees my content and gets curious, is there one clear next step that captures their information? If the answer is no, you're leaking. Every person who watches your video, reads your post, or visits your page and leaves without giving you a way to follow up, that lead is gone forever. You don't get that moment back. Now ask yourself, after someone gives me their info, does something happen automatically? Or does it depend on me remembering to follow up? If it depends on you, you don't have a system. You have a to-do list. And to-do lists don't build anything that runs without you. The setup that compounds is simple. One entry point, one sequence, one offer. Every piece of content you create points back to that same entry point. Every lead goes through that same sequence. And over time, instead of starting from zero every Monday, you're adding to what's already working. Small time blocks, not marathon weekends. One post in Reddit's passive income forum put it plainly: it's better to have something out there than to strive for perfection. Stop building product number 11. Fix the funnel around product number 1. Here's the thing though. Knowing the structure and actually having it set up are two different problems. Most beginners understand the concept of a funnel. The bottleneck is that building one from scratch, getting the capture page right, writing the follow-up sequence, connecting it all together, takes more time and technical effort than people expect. The ones who get moving fastest tend to start with a setup that's already been tested rather than trying to engineer one from the ground up. That's the difference between momentum and another Monday starting from zero. By the way, if you want a system like this that's already built and doing the selling for you, take a look at what's running at homebizsimple.com. We're talking 80% commissions on a setup where the funnel, the follow-up, and the closing are already done. You just send the traffic. The link's in the description below.